guys, it's Mugen from QuadHunting, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. This is a World War II strategy simulator made by Paradox Gaming, and as you see here, you can pick any of these countries you want. We're going to go with the world map just so you can just see the scope of everything. You can play as any of these: United States, Nazi Germany, Soviet Union, the British Raj, Iran, didn't know why I clicked on it, Italy, France, China. You can play as communist China before they make their huge uprising. Japan, any country in this game you can play as. So what we're going to do for the first video here is we're going to play good old United States, but they start off in a really not a great spot here. They're suffering from the Great Depression, so building things takes forever, and we're the Democratic Party, so it's not like we can just go to war with people just because we want to. Yeah. They would never do that, right? Anyways, here we're gonna be the United States, and we'll see how the world breaks down, see what happens before we decide what we're gonna do. But in the meantime, it's gonna take a while. We're gonna build up our forces, and we might take care of one of those pesky neighbors. America really has a bad relationship with one of their neighbors. Damn Canadians. We're gonna have to take out Canada. I mean, Mexico's coolest place. Damn Canada with their free healthcare. Anyways, so right off the bat, you got a bunch of different things you got to do. Starting off, you have research slots that'll help you advance into the future. I'm just doing the basic ones that I typically always end up doing. Oh, accidentally clicked on the wrong. There we go. Make my construction go faster. Get the basic machine tools so my factories can produce more, faster research, and then make some of my weapons better. Now you have civilian factories too, and America starts off with a lot of civilian factories. I don't care too much. I'm going to build some more civilian factories. This helps with your building process. The more civilian factories you have, the faster you build all of this. See, because we have 15 on this one, it's going to take us 159 days to build one civilian factory. 9 on this one, it's going to take 264. So it takes a while, and the more factories you have, the better off you'll be. Now we have also military factories. We don't have nearly as many of those. We only have 10. And so we have to build up our equipment here while also paying attention to our supplies. You see we're already down 1 rubber, so we'll have to trade a civilian factory for rubber. That's the other thing your civilian factories are good for. They're good for trading. I don't see any tanks. Let me just get to work producing some tanks. There we go. I like to have tanks, rifles, and then artillery is my favorite ones right off the bat in the beginning. Now we also have some dockyards to build our navy. They have a bunch of different. I will only have a bunch of different dockyards building the same thing when it comes to the bigger things. But right now, just having that many on destroyers is not hugely needed. Let's get some battleships going here. We're going to have to make some trades for that to work. And then let's get some carriers. I have stuff in the way of my screen, so I can't see my full screen. Move some stuff around. Okay, here we go. So how many factories? We still got 6 more. Let's put some more submarines. Yeah, let's get actually a good amount more submarines and destroyers. So we're down on supplies here. We'll take care of that in a second. Now you have your focus trees, which determine a lot of what you do in the game. America's in the base game is not too crazy. Yeah, I don't even really see one that allows us to switch. Switch governments, but let's work on the War Department. Probably doing this wrong. I haven't actually played as America. Now we have all these unassigned divisions, to which I am going to call them all back to America. I'm playing with a mod, no division limit. which lets you put as many divisions in. Where do we have more troops? Oh, we got someone in Alaska. I'm going to bring everyone back. We have a lot of little islands and stuff around here. But I want everyone is one general base, because having that many just all over the place isn't really necessary. And we're going to just right off the bat garrison middle of the country. Don't know where we're going to go yet, so we'll just, Nebraska, South Dakota, Oklahoma, and the fact I'm not remembering the name of this state is going to bother me. Kansas. Oh, wow. How did I not remember that one? But then now you also have Congress to worry about. Right now, we have the majority in both. I actually haven't played as America with this update. That's interesting. So now we have to deal with our resources. Gotta get the chromium. We will trade that with the Soviet Union, give them 2 civilian factories, and then do we any of our neighbors? No. We'll trade with Brazil to get some rubber. There we go. And now we're gonna go back to 5-speed. Just makes everything move quicker. And already we have an unfilled import request. We're still getting enough, so we'll be fine. We are exporting out a ton of oil. We have a ton of oil. Senator from Nebraska offers support. A senior senator from Nebraska has approached the government with an offer of support. His state suffers from critical underinvestment. The government-initiated economic stimulus program would certainly make him reconsider his stance on certain proposed. Okay. Yeah, it might be corrupt, but let's do it. So, small lobbying effort. I haven't actually done a lot of this. So, an additional civilian factory has been constructed in Nebraska. Do I have? Move this to the top. How long will it take? 158 days. How long did they need? 330. Okay, so yeah, we'll get that military factory going, or civilian factory going. Special measures. Grant statehood. Ooh, Alaska doesn't have statehood? Well, let's give Alaska and Hawaii statehood. Come on in, guys. Okay, so we have some free dockyards. Oh, because that's right. You have to. I'm gonna have those ones go unlimited. Yeah, it was all the sub. It was that submarine. Forgot about that in this. Yeah, now it's set to unlimited. I'm just gonna have these set to 100 for now. Let those keep going. So we're research done, and we can go even faster research. We can do that, and now let's build the Pentagon. It helps our planning speed out. Probably should be doing more stuff that'll help out. But right now, status of Europe, nothing changed. Everyone's just kind of chilling out. I don't even think we have some world tension. And that's because Germany demanded the Rhineland. Now we have the war on Ethiopia, which Italy is kind of doing really good. They have 2,000 casualties, while Ethiopia suffered 19,000. Yeah, they're pushing in. Oh, now we have the Spanish Civil War between a communist Spain and a fascist Spain. See how that goes. So we got a couple more things done. Good. The opposition is falling. We're going to keep going on the improved tools, and we're going to start going with the synthetic oil experiments. Damn, we just lost a bunch. Okay, so this is like... It's okay, yeah. That's good. Yeah, see, I don't really know what to do with all this government stuff to deal with now. But now you also have, you modify your government. Like right now we have a disarmed nation, which puts us at a severe lack of manpower here. We're only allowed 1% of our total population to be eligible to join the military. We have free trade, which means we have all these buffs, but at the same time, we don't have all of our civilian factories. They're all over the place. And then we have undisturbed isolation, which really puts a really limited on us. And it'll take us a while before we even can get out of that. New national focus. Let us, planning for war is great and all. Reestablish the gold standard. Oh, can't have Roosevelt. Okay, let's go with continue the New Deal. More research. Let's go with, more output. Let's do that. Anyways, back to this. Now you can pick different people to join your staff. Right now, can't afford anyone. And what do we have no template for? Great War Tank. That's fine. Just keep cranking them out. We are at a severe lack of guns. And it's going down. Okay. You know what? Let's look at some of these. I'm going to get rid of all of these guys because it'll help us. Disband those guys, which doesn't look great, but that only got us like 4,000. I thought that would help us with our rifle issue. It helped us with our support equipment. They just must not have had a lot of guns. So now down here, you can give refuge to German scientists, give refuge to Italian scientists. You can ban certain political parties if you don't want them. We're going to give refuge to German scientists. That helps our research speed. Now, let's go with more political power. And we are going to... Oh, we can't get off volunteer only. Can't get off there either. I think we got to get... Yeah, we have to get out of the Great Depression before we can... So I want to get some tanks. See which one do I want? Research speed 15%. Yeah, let's do that one. That'll help us with our researching tanks, which we are behind on. We still have World War I tanks. I don't know why it's telling me I can pick someone I can't. Go away. I don't really know what to do with a lot of this. We have Senate support. Pretty good, overwhelming. House. We need some more House support. We're a little low on the House support. But I think this might be released as like an unedited kind of video. We'll see. The problem... I know I said, don't really like Canada. The problem is they're in the Allies already, and that means going to war with the United Kingdom and Canada, New Zealand, South Africa, British Raj, and the British Malaysia. We're starting to lose some senators. What does this one do? We have support. Let's gain one more research slot first. Speaking of research, keep working on that construction. Oh, synthetic oil got done. Up to 40 representatives. Those damn representatives. We can upgrade our air. You need to do your doctrines. So right now, America focuses on the superior firepower. Don't know what I tried to say there. We're gonna grab a chief of army. The election, we can either get Alf Landon or we can go with the Democrats. And that gives us stability and infrastructure speed. This one gives us political power, industrial research speed, and resource synthetic and go with the Democrats. We got Douglas MacArthur, which gives us army morale. George Marshall gives us more drill time, which makes our divisions train faster. We're gonna go with MacArthur for the recovery rate. It means our troops will recover faster and get better. Ooh, that house support. It's starting to get better. Let's go with research grants. We will let's go special measures. See? Already boosted them. They're liking it. We need to start going into some more military factories, but right now it's not a huge concern. We're not going to roll cavalry. Got the National Guard Division, which actually is pretty good. Combat with 24. They only got a combat with 12 or 18. So what I am going to do, I need to give them a commander. I'm not going to go with Patton. I want him to have I want him to have panzers, brilliant strategist, infantry. There we go. Mark Clark is going to be in charge of these guys because he has an infantry upgrade or up boost, which will help. But I am going to send them into an exercise. Just get them all leveled up to the regular. They're at trained right now. Is that even gonna? Oh, because I'm paused. Yeah, they're starting to go up. That will hurt our guns because we're going to start losing them in these exercises. But it doesn't look like we're losing them too bad. We're making about 50 a day. Okay. Why do I not have... Oh, I can't even do that because I have no army experience. That's what they're working on right now. What I could do... Republican Spain's about to lose, so I'm not gonna... Yeah, they won't even let me send volunteers. Okay, got that light tank up. Let's go ahead and research that second one. Start working on some tanks. What's our Air Force look like? It's a pretty small Air Force. Most of them are on our carriers. Yeah, we just kind of got Air Force all over the place. Not our fleet. I think has like one capital ship total. Senator from Utah for support. Do it. What do they need? I think they just need a military factory in Utah. Yeah, military factory. Which, Utah, where are you? Do that. Get that up going first. Let's upgrade our guns again. And we'll upgrade our oil process. We're going to go limited intervention, meaning we will go to war if we absolutely have to. And they are all trained up, so we can stop the exercise. 1% war support. Anything else crazy going on yet? Still the Spanish Civil War going on. Nationalist Spain. It's a good amount. You know, this might actually be pretty evenly matched. They both really no Air Force. What's Germany up to? Ooh, they're a little tense with Soviet Union. Let's go with excavation. Just keep going on kind of more the civilian perks instead of the Japan's. Yep, they're going to be going to war with China fairly quickly. What do our factions look like so far? Now we have the Comintern with Russia, Mongolia, Tanatuva. The Axis, which right now is just Germany, and then the Allies, which is Britain and all of its puppets. So pretty much it's just 3 major nations and a bunch of puppets are in the... Okay, when can I get isolated? Oh, it's because I'm doing this right here, isn't it? No, maybe not. That factory's going. Let's improve our workers' conditions. Keep upgrading those tanks. Senator retired. Let's go with another upgrade. And I know we're a ways out from medium tanks, but I'm going to do it anyways. I would like... Okay, so we just need to go down this one. Okay, so that is done. That means, yep, completed. Let's give refuge to, yeah, we can take that. Stability loss. Continuing to work on making our industry better. That's pretty much what you got to focus on as America. With your limited military factories, you just don't have... Ooh, 40. You just don't have the capability to build up a huge... Here we go, this war is about ready to start. Yeah, the Chinese United Front's forming up against the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. It's basically Japan versus China. That war is getting ready to kick off here soon. They're doing the Marco Polo Bridge incident now, which means we'll see our first major war. Let's wait on that. I think I'm fine with aluminum. Yeah, I'm doing okay with aluminum. So we'll wait a little bit. China, nope, China just has the Guangxi clique and Communist China in their faction right now. You might see these other warlords jump in. Yep. There's 2. Sometimes they join the Comintern because they're communist. Part of China. Need to continue to... There we go. There's one of the other warlords. Fair labor. Okay, we'll go rubber reserve then. No. War propaganda. I need to start getting this war support up. Let's go military high command. And I would like to see army logistics. And yeah, we're pretty far out of that one. Let's work on our fuel refining. We are just having a bunch of things happen to make us lose support. That, and we will pay farm subsidies. And what the hell, let's finally just get Puerto Rico. But Japan just started the war. China's moving quickly into, I can't even pronounce. Wow, they're moving really quick. They've already taken their original capital. Got to deal with some of this. Keep improving that infantry equipment. And I'm okay with just having Marines for now. Get that mobile defense. China's actually doing surprisingly well. They pretty much, they're only missing Yunan Warlord. Otherwise, almost all of China would be on the same team. What are we missing? Naval bombers. Yep, now they have pretty much majority of China except for the parts that Japan owns. Missing naval bombers. How am I even having naval bombers? We got war propaganda done. Let's just quickly try to figure out. Let's go with rubber. And let us focus on Asia or focus on Europe. Let's go Lend-Lease. That way we can send more equipment and stuff. I really want to get this undisturbed isolation gone. Oh, I will be able to. I just need 300. Even if I can get to civilian economy, that'll take 20% of the buffs off. So we'll do that. Our war support is starting to go up. What's Germany up to? So they're down here. So they're working more on their economy. They've already done the Rhineland. What do they want? Nevada, it looks like they want just a civilian? Civilian factory in Nevada, okay. We can do that. Boost that one to the top, and that'll be done in 120 days. I can't wait to get rid of it. I'm just going to save up my political power until I can get rid of that. Now, when's the... Germany's going for coal liquidization. Soviet Union. We like the Soviet Union? No, because we're trade partners. They're working on transpolar flights. Extra research slot. They're already at a war. United Kingdom's working on fortifying East Asia. France is going down their defense focuses. Trying to see if anything interesting might be happening. China's hiring French guy, Japan, and carrier warfare. So nothing really exciting happening right now. Yeah, I could have gone down that, but let's go with that rubber reserve. Okay, we're still pretty far out on this one. Let's start upgrading the artillery. It's one of the hardest things to remember is to doing your upgrades and how to spread those out pretty evenly. When you have this much, you're fine. Ooh, is that Republican Spain making a comeback? Still ways on that. I need to do this. Formation flying. Italy is modernizing their army. Oh, doing the Inslish. They're going to annex Austria. France is working on military factories, general rearmament. They're developing. Stalin. God, we keep having so many senators retire. We're in 1937. Let's get that field hospital. Oh, no, I need to get radio done. I don't have radio done yet. Okay, we're close. We're close. We'll be able to go to civilian economy and get off this isolationist. Yeah, we're not doing too hot. I mean, we have a ton of civilian factories. We could always start converting some of them. I don't really like doing that. But it's 1938 now. We'll be getting out of the Great Depression here shortly. We might already be out of it. focus on Europe. So close. Territories do we occupy? We could release Puerto Rico. I mean, yeah, let's just release these countries. That'll make Panama a little more happy with us. And Puerto Rico. Yep. The Anschluss has happened. So Germany just got a bigger blob. Are they going to go right down? Nope. They haven't decided what to do the Czechs yet. Let's start working on some anti-tanks. There's a lot of tanks. Here we go. Civilian economy. There we go. Bunch of civilian factories just opened up. So let's start getting some military factories here. Get a bunch of those built up. Let's pay the farm subsidies. And we're not going to do research grants to amend the budget. Do small lobby. Pennsylvania wants a military factory. So let's get Pennsylvania a military factory. Should be done in 50 days. Yeah, now our factories are starting to really cook out products. Let's get more research speed. What are we still missing? Naval bombers. Not too concerned. Okay, we are focused on Europe. Fair Labor Act, which replaces our slow economy. Slow recovery. And will help that. Give us some perks. Okay, so we got the medium tanks now. Let's upgrade our fighters. We need that. What does this give me? A 0.2%. Helps with my attack. Let's do that. We still have majorities. Let's go with the medium now. We'll do special measures again. Okay, we got some factories done. We need to start rolling out some medium tanks. Slow down there. Speed up there. Actually, we're going to take one off of there, and we are going to start getting some anti-tank going. And it's going to take a little bit to upgrade there. Going there. We need to start working on our navy. Let's work on our battleships. Actually, we're pretty ahead on the carriers. So yeah, let's upgrade our battleships. Ooh, got some civilian factories free. Keep going with military factories. Federal Housing Act, we can't do that yet. We can do the Office of Strategic Planning. Let's just let these, I'm gonna get it up to there. Just getting this prepped for when I have some factories opening up. And I'm able now to go to volunteer only, and eventually, which will boost my manpower. We have 500,000 available with 300,000 troops in the field. So yeah, this video is going to be all prep work and all planning. Ooh, we almost own the entire house. I'll pay those farm subsidies. Support the anti-fascist war. And we'll prepare for... What did that actually do? Uses 5. It gives China 3 military factories. We'll take that. We'll prepare for intervention against Germany, which will also then boost my war support. China's still doing okay. They haven't let Beijing fall yet. They're moving up into Manchukuo. We've upgraded there. Let's upgrade some bombers. Oh, got some civilian factories free again. Okay, they're cranking them out now. Let's boost our infrastructure. I mean, we're pretty good across the board, but the more infrastructure you have, the more supplies you can get. See, we're going to get 12 more. I just want to crank that out. Pretty much, this helps your troops move faster, and then it also gives you more supplies. And because this doesn't take much, oh, it's not the one I wanted. Pretty much I'm just gonna upgrade them all the way on the states that have give me supply. Ooh, that's a ton of oil. Nope, not you. Yeah, pretty much anything that gives me supply is gonna get boosted. To give me more. There we go. Every state that is worthwhile. We can build some aircraft. Outdated equipment. Where's outdated? Oh, the battleship. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to. And that was the only outdated one. Yep. Let's update our destroyers. And then let's focus on convoy escorts. Let's go with Black Chamber operation. Keep going on battlefield support with our Air Force. Okay, we're still having plenty of support there. Modify the government. Can I? I'm fine being on free trade. Gives me a lot of military or a lot of civilian factories. Let's work on close air support. We need to start building an air force. We don't have a huge air force around here right now. In fact, what do I got? Yeah, not very much. Probably gonna go with this war industrialist. Gets us faster building. Yeah, these are just gonna roll through pretty quickly. I mean, it's a lot of infrastructure to go through, but they'll be fine. Ooh, we lost a ton of support. Oh, balls. Can go some heavy fighters. Go back here again. Yeah, go with construction 3. No template for the medium tanks or the towed anti-tank. We don't even have, yeah. Normal tanks aren't even being. Gain another research slot. Let's do it. Let's drop one there. Let's start building some bombers. We need to get the house back on our side. Oh, China's still pushing back. Upgrade a destroyer. Subs. Germany. Oh, you did part of it. So you could be doing the fate of Czechoslovakia soon. France, military factories. We can't tell what Britain's doing. They claimed Memel, which, where's Memel? No. I think it might have been that area. No, that's Sudetenland. This Memel? Right there. That's Memel. Okay. That's a little bit bigger piece on this blob that's out here. Poland is working on fortifying areas. It's not letting us know what they're doing. We know for sure they demanded the Sudetenland. They could be doing the first Vienna Award. And then that moves them down to the fate of Czechoslovakia. Or they could be doing reassert. Yeah. That's what they just did. Keep working on that. Manhattan Project. Keep going on that. Oh, convoy escorts just got done. Escort patrols. So not too much happened in this episode. Like I said, this is just basically a building blocks episode. If you like this and you want to see more, let me know. Ooh, Denmark. I forgot you own that. God damn it. How many more senators are we going to lose? So we're not doing too great in the House. Well, Senate, we're doing great. On the House, we're trying to get some back. Do that again. Gotta keep that house on our side. But anyways, if you like this, want to see more of it, let me know. Yeah, this will be kind of more of an unedited, just kind of thrown together. Or thrown out there. And as we document pretty much America in World War II. So, we still got some wars going on here. Nationalist Spain is going to be Republican Spain. Italy did eventually beat Ethiopia. I know it happened. Oh, Germany took part of Czechoslovakia, took the Czech part, left Slovakia. So that means, yeah, they gotta be going for that Poland Danziger War, or they could try to trade it. They also haven't done the Molotov-Ribbentrop contract yet, or pact yet. They could also go after Yugoslavia, but it's not telling us what they're doing. Pact of Steel, they're gonna try to work with Germany. What's Bulgaria going up? I know Bulgaria wants to take part of Yugoslavia, wants to take part of that back. But anyways, yeah, if you like seeing this, let me know. We'll do more of it. It's just a nice chill game, change of pace from everything else I play. We'll go with the Federal Housing Act, which gives us, that puts a lot, but it removes the slow economic growth and reduces the effects of the Great Depression. Yeah, we're going to do that. So yeah, if you want to see more of this, let me know. Not much changed. Civil War, war over here. But I'll see you guys all later.